Martin, a rip-roaring second half, somewhat controversial. How do you feel after that?
Well, I genuinely feel robbed because it should have been a goal. The goal should have counted. I think even the Austrians are surprised themselves that it wasn't. And I thought initially that the referee had given it. The linesman has rushed up to the halfway line thinking the goal has been given. He had to come back again. So it was a poor decision, really poor decision. It's cost us 3 points in the end. But that said, we were very sloppy in the first half. We allowed Austria to get into the game, but we rip-roaring second half, as you mentioned. And I thought when we got the equaliser, we've got all the momentum going. I thought the goal should have counted.
How hard is that to take when points in this group are at a premium?
You're right. They really are at a premium. It's tough, and we've accumulated 12 points from 6 games, which, on the face of it, doesn't seem so bad. But those points are very, very vital. You're absolutely right. They're hard to accumulate. This tough old group that we're in, and if you think that you should have the goal, it should have counted. I think the referee, he's had a poor afternoon, and but that's not to say that not make up for the fact that we didn't do well enough in the first half. But as I say, second half we were really brilliant.
You sound disappointed now, but when you made the changes and put on all the attacking players with 20 minutes to go, you probably would have taken a draw, wouldn't you?
Well, that's interesting, yeah. You have to break them down, and John Walter scores a great goal for us. Then when you get the momentum, but like at the end of it all, if that was our final chance, then that's fine. But if we've scored a legitimately good goal and it's disallowed for I don't know what, then that's disappointing.
Did you speak to the referee about it?
I just said to him that I thought it was a really poor decision, and I don't know whether he acknowledged me or not.
What you did do today is you got absolute commitment from your group of players in what has been a long and tiring season for a lot of them.
It is true, and I agree with that. We looked a little bit leggy in the first half, and I thought that we were absolutely ready. And as I said to you, we allowed Austria to dictate the game. And we just couldn't get our foot on it for the first 10 or 15 minutes, and then that develops in from 15 minutes into half an hour. But you're right, the players here, well, since I've come in, they've given me everything, and I think before that, they love playing for their country, and we've got something out of the game, but just disappointing really, because I felt it was a legitimate good goal.
In terms of the group as a whole, where does that leave you now?
It's a really good point. I just asked that question in another interview. How do we feel about tonight's game? And it'll be nice sitting here with the points on the board, not necessarily considering. I suppose when teams take points of each other, it's probably considered a good result for the other team. So maybe that's the one I'm looking at.
Will you watch the other one tonight?
Absolutely.
Thanks, Martin.
No problem.